escaping through the tunnels. Just one, actually, just the captain. While you decide what to do next. So where I think we are is Felix is up on the roof with Yinra. Christopher is extricating himself from his hammer wrapped around a light post. Thel is catching up, and Carrick has just summoned a few zombies to go chase after the.
Oh yeah.
The sewer grate that they just went through. There's no more darkness here. My absolute favorite thing to throw at you guys. Magical darkness. But that's where we're at. So Yenna is safe. She's unconscious, but you guys are up to you. What do you want to do?
Wake her up and ask what the hell she was thinking. We told her not to do that.
It's very unconscious and on top of a roof.
Splash some water in her face.
You jump up there. You can easily jump up there with your boots.
Yep.
And splash some water in her face, and she's slowly but surely waking up.
I wasn't expecting that to work.
But are we just kind of calling it? Do you not following after?
I think we should. I mean,
yeah. There are guards starting to run in because like magical darkness was popping up in places. So guards are rushing in. The zombies have opened the grate and then just fell into it because they don't know what ladders are. So
I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys want to go down and chase after some zombies? I think Ginner will be fine. And just scribble a note and say, "Meet you later."
Oh, you guys have definitive plans to meet at the southern gates of the town.
I mean, hopefully she can like I can imagine waking up and being disoriented if you're in a tower now, but I just write a little note. Left you here to chase some zombies. He'll understand.
Yeah. Okay.
We're on top of a building. Is it just like a flat sort of roof? Should we like leave the tiny hut there or something?
Well, he would have to sit and stay with the tiny hut.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, let's go chase some zombies.
Yeah. So you guys are chasing after. So yeah, it's easy enough. It's halfway through. You do hear guards yelling, stop, what's going on? You hear a group of guards yelling that as you guys are opening up the sewer grate to jump down. Are you just heading out?
Yeah, just ignore them.
How near to any of the bodies of any of the people are we?
All of the bodies of the people have been reanimated and have fallen down the.
Oh, they've already gone down. That's right.
No, there are some down the. No, they probably. Yeah, there's the devil dogs that you had back. There's a few behind you.
I was just curious if any were near enough that I could grab one of those badges and be like, official business, nothing to see here. But I don't think any of them are close enough.
If you're okay being in the back of the pack, you could definitely do that.
All right, let's give it a try.
Yeah. And you would know, like, obviously, like, after you killed some of these, their entire facade wore off, and they are hobgoblins, drow. They are.
But you said the badges and the uniforms seemed to be stolen, or something. Something of it seemed to have been absconded, right?
Yeah, it definitely seems like this is they were stolen.
Okay.
They were stolen and or given, or these aren't actual officials.
Are there
They
still
run back. Make a persuasion check doing that.
persuaded?
Yes, they all look at you and say, "Go get them. We'll handle it up here. Do you need any help?"
Make sure no one doubles back and comes out.
And they say, "Thank you for the Empire." And you all head down into the sewer. So I'm just gonna line you up how I would think you were. Okay, so you are in a sewer and it is branching, like it's going, but you guys took a little bit of time. Yenra is just sitting on a roof. And so, but it took a little bit of time to get down there. After you get down there, there's one zombie whose neck is just completely sideways. It just fell down this post. But you see some zombies just kind of like shambling down the road, which is Carrick's zombies. I'll say so. You have two of them. They're not zombies. They're technically well, they are zombies but they're skeleton blocks is what they are.
Okay.
So they've started like heading down, following whatever sounds they are. So they're probably about 30, 60 feet ahead of you. So what do you do? It's very branching. And yeah, I don't think none of you have a high enough passive perception to totally hear any like footfalls or splashes through the shit and water. You would have to do an active check of some sort to try and figure out where people are going.
Is it pretty straightforward, or is there like turns coming up that we can see that we're gonna have to be able to track?
It's like weaving, but there is like it's almost like every 100 feet there's like almost a T intersection, or like not a T but like inflows. Like you're on a main line and things are coming into it. So yeah, the zombies are just following what they are hearing, which isn't great.
Should we split up and just use the messaging to if we find?
Don't see why not.
Okay, so
Okay.
who's leading the two searches? With what Thel had to do, he is a little bit behind you, so one group can go off now, and one would be maybe a round and a half behind you.
Probably wait for Thel. And
Okay.
then, like,
So wait, let him get ahead, and then
yeah.
okay. The zombies keep walking down this one way until they're given a different command. So, yep. How are you splitting up?
All
I think
we
we'll do.
yeah, we all have the same speed, right? There's no.
You're faster than everyone, but everyone else is the same speed.
Okay.
Yeah, yours is you're 40 or 45.
I'm 40.
Everyone
Yeah.
else. Well, actually, with bonus actions and that, Felix can move faster than you, but you're all kind of the same.
Okay, I guess I'll just take the left one. Maybe I'll go not the zombie way in case
Not
they're
the
going
zombie
the
way?
way. Yep.
Okay, as you go down there, make a survival check just to see how you are. With a 10, yeah, you go left and say, I'm pretty sure it's this way. And you start running off. Who's going with him?
Guess I'm with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other two, where are you guys going?
Well, you said there was like a T, right?
Yeah, it's like a lowercase t. So forward and 2 right and left.
Oh, okay. Let's go the whatever way they're going. If they're taking a left, we're gonna go cross right.
Make one of you make a perception check. Unless you want to do survival.
Gee, what's my perception is 6.
Okay, you start running, and what you do here is that you don't think that this is the way they are going, but you hear like an echo from around the corner to maybe where you could cut them off.
Okay.
I would say because they went first, they are too far ahead of you to like call back to and say, come this way. So, yeah.
Don't they
You
have
guys,
a little like thing, the little communicator?
yeah, you have a message earring that can say like, hey, and come here, but they're going to be, 150 feet behind you.
I just want to like message that I might have an idea of how we can cut them off, but I'd like them to keep like you guys should keep looking and see what you can come up with.
Yeah, so you guys start running. What does, I guess, with that message, what does the other group do?
Cool. Just keep looking. Yeah. Get
Yeah,
ready to.
you keep looking. So you guys are kind of over here, and you guys are over here.
Is this like water we're in?
Uh, Sewage.
Okay.
There's,
Can I breadcrumb something? Can I sort of breadcrumb? Make sure we don't get too turned around, or is it not?
yeah, there's stone on the side where all the muck workers would, work. You can Hansel and Gretel it.
Nice.
Speaking of Hansel and Gretel, that's 100% what we did in our other game, and it made me so happy. I tried to have my dog push a witch into an oven, and the dog failed. But anyways, yeah. So you guys have split up. I would say you going to the left, leaving your breadcrumbs. You do run into a dead end. However, at the end of that dead end is a ladder going up. Not quite sure where it leads out, but you have some of that information that there's a way out here. So yeah.
So there's no. We don't really hear anything. Like.
No, it's a dead end. You see like a bundle of things start moving as you get to the end of it.
A bundle of things moving?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check that out.
Okay. Second.
I'm gonna. Do I have a javelin? Okay, poke it with a long thing.
You poke it.
Do I
Roll
have
an
a?
attack roll.
I just kind of. Yeah, just kind of.
Are you trying to attack or are you just?
I'm just seeing what's going on with that.
Okay.
Just a prodding. Just what's going on. Should I do an attack roll?
Go ahead and do an attack roll.
Okay, just yeah, not trying to hurt anything. Just
That actually hits. And as you come out, there are about 4 rats skewered on your javelin. And you are then immediately attacked as the rats run towards you and start swarming all over you. You did 6 damage. Okay, they have more than half their HP. +2 to hit. They don't hit you as they're like climbing up your body trying to fight you, but you are completely engulfed in rats. Carrick, do you do anything?
Yes. How many rats? Well, okay, let me ask this.
There are many rats.
If I were to, attack and try to kill the rats and sculpt it around him, is that going to be doable in this circumstance?
Because of your subclass, yes.
Oh, man. What's gonna work? Used a lot of spell slots in our last thing, I think.
Yeah, you did.
I guess I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So a wave of force in a 15-foot cube. So I'm gonna try to blast the rats off of him.
Okay. Is that a save?
That is a Constitution saving throw.
These things are resistant to a lot. Well, they rolled a 3 on their Constitution saving throw, so.
Sweet. So they take 6. Well, that's a terrible roll. They take 6 thunder damage.
And they're all blasted off of him.
And they're all blasted 10 feet away.
They 100% run away after that. They skitter away. As rats would do. Okay, so you already are at a dead end. Other group, are you just full charging or are you waiting?
I think we're ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah. You are, so you like come around to here. Is there anything you want to do as you're charging or are you just charging? Either of you.
Did we have a short rest on that before we came down here? I don't think we did.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
So all your spells are gone?
I think they might be. I have to see.
What you start hearing is the obvious sound of, as you come like around this corner, where you think you're cutting people off and hearing the splashing. Now you are hearing like the sound of metal and like yells and that, like as if there's some sort of battle going on in front of you.
Okay. Can I see anyone or anything at all?
No, not from where you are right now. But yeah, it's just you hear it because it's like echoing down the, stone walls.
Okay.
But
Luckily
make someone make a perception check to see like how far away you think it is.
We'll go ahead and let I'll do it this time.
I'll give us your perception check. 9. You think it is.
At this point, I have to imagine Thel must have been at some point part of like some military research and near gunpowder, and the dude just can't hear sometimes.
Thel has a little bit of CTE.
little tinnitus. Mop.
Yeah. Speaking of, I had it really bad yesterday. My ears ringing.
All right. Well, the stadium has not been that loud in a hot minute.
Yeah. So you don't totally know. You're like, we could be close, we could be far away. I can't totally tell. So, yeah, it's charging in or being slow. Is like you don't have a real good way to think about how you should approach this. But you hear, yeah, you don't even hear that. You hear some clanging, and that's it. The other group, what are you doing?
I think we'll start heading back, doing our.
Heading back full force. You're probably able to get back to that original intersection. Which way do you go?
We know they went. I think whatever.
You know they went right, and from what you could probably put together, is that your target went north,
Okay.
but they thought they could cut them off.
Maybe we'll just go north.
Go north. So
Yeah.
create a
we will-
pincer attack.
Make
You
sure we
guys
don't
are still
miss anything.
probably. Yeah, you guys are well behind them at this point. But
For the reserve force at this point.
So what? Okay, next to the other group, you're just charging ahead. We're trying to sneak up and do something.
I'm gonna try. I'd like to sneak up a little bit and see if we can get the jump on him.
The two of you make a stealth check.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Phil doesn't have disadvantage ever anymore because of his cool light armor, because of his Frodo armor.
Oh, and actually, I could do my ring of minor invisibility.
Yeah, you could do that, and then you have advantage on the roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. 18. Both those are good. Yeah, Felix, you look back and you're like looking at your normally very loud friend and go, shh, and as you say shh, he turns invisible and just starts walking behind you, and you can't hear him. Or yeah, you can't hear him. You guys are able to sneak up there. What you see is I'm gonna move you guys all back here just so I can have more map room. It's fun using just a grid to place people. There's no map here, but where you guys end up as it comes around is almost a big that's too big. Nope. You come up to a very big thoroughfare, and inside of that is nope. Shit, what's it called? You see a couple people dressed in the same kind of garb of the Ogden Trust that you had seen before, fighting off three giant spiders that have been coming here, and it's I have the drows out there, but there's like a hobgoblin that's there. It's like the facade has worn off, and you can tell that these people are not normal. Most of the Ogden Trust and most of the Empire period is human. But you could very much think these are with the other people.
So we're with the spiders at this point.
Your stealth was enough to where the spiders have not noticed you.
Okay. How far am I from? I know you said these are not drow. One's a hobgoblin. One's a what?
One's a drow. One's a hobgoblin.
Okay. I want to get a little bit closer.
I'll move you guys over. You would be like right here as you see this.
Okay.
Completely hidden. And you guys are coming up this way. And let me see how far that is. Yeah, that's about how far away you guys are. We'll just for the sake of
How do you want to play this, Fel? We're in a cramped space. I have some spells that I don't really have anything that's like. I'm lucky that must have had a short rest at some point because I do have both of my spell slots, and I didn't use them at all in our last fight because
in that previous.
I didn't because I was trying to like get to what's her bucket.
Yeah.
So I have some spells, but I don't have anything that's like super powerful that could like crush anyone.
Yeah, I think we can see how it plays out for invisible. A second. Yeah, I think we can see how it plays out for a second and see when these guys sort of cut them off and then go from there.
Make a perception check as you're getting up and watching, kind of snuck up. Yeah, there's too much chaos going on. You don't really notice anything. But you came down here. Oh, forcing sun. Also in front of you, now that you've gone up that main area. Guys, command is not how you copy things on a PC. There are two little Skeletors shambling up the shit river.
Those are our Skeletors, though, right?
Those are your Skeletors.
Sick. I mean, I don't know that they're there, but
you definitely saw the skeletons. Yeah, you don't know that they're coming, but you are in a good pincer situation right now.
Could I? Go ahead.
With my perception check, obviously the spiders are chasing right to left. Are the three humanoids we can see running? Are they stopping to engage? What is their direction?
They are trying to get them.
Okay. Could I cast disguise self as one of these drow or one of like I don't know that it's gonna be possible for them to like not know that I'm not one of them.
You want to try to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you disguise yourself. Make a deception check. And we'll go off whatever you say to them is based off that.
Okay. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, it's you look like them, but you have no clue, like yelling out to them if it's gonna weigh any clout. Like you describe yourself as one of the people that was obviously behind. Because you got a good look at them.
Yeah, and you know, Fel's invisible, so hopefully that's enough. And then can I take an attack on one of the spiders?
Yeah, go right ahead. I'll let
Maybe
you
on
do
the
it.
next
I'll say
turn.
like the disguise self was kind of your
Okay.
hidden action. You did as you were creeping up. Go ahead and take an attack, and it's engaged, so you would get sneak attack if you hit.
Okay, sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this short sword.
Yep, hit sneak attack.
And then sneak attack damage. Oh god.
Jesus criminy. What is that?
That's pretty
That's
good.
23.
Yes.
You stab into the spider, and as you pull out like your short sword, you chop off 2 of its legs somehow. Just like it's just like a perfect like pull out, and it just breezes straight through them. That spider is looking bad. I'll be right back.
Sick. Now maybe you could take out the other spider, or the this spider, and since you're invisible, or you take out the other guy. Who knows? You're invisible, so.
Yeah, we got a bit of an angle to lightning bolt a few things, so maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just out of nowhere.
Are we trying to capture any of these guys alive, or are we just decimating?
I think we're just gonna kill them.
Okay, that works for my character, so.
I don't think we're gonna get any real useful information from them in any way. So, I just want to kind of give them the business and take it from there.
Holy moly. A day of drinking just caught up to me.
Oh.
I'm fine. Not throwing up. I would have given you the Scott throw up finger. What's this? Oh, that's sneak attack. It just says sneak. Yeah, spiders looking like shit. I'll say I'm gonna make them roll now. Your deception wasn't great, but with that attack, they might. Yeah, they look at you and they look and say, "Thanks, brother." So you have some level of disguise on them. You do see as you attack that one to the left, this guy here is the leader that you saw come down here. Like the main person that you had seen upstairs. Okay, well, for each of them, they're going to take their attacks on the spiders. Let's see, what's this guy doing? He already used that once. Guys, they don't have any more darkness spells.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, what a giant spider. Okay. The guy attacks with his short sword. That's going to hit, does not a great amount of damage, like kind of like stabs into one of the spiders. The captain, you see, shoots their crossbow, gets a great hit off on it. They're not going to be poisoned, but 5 plus 4, so, and the one, like, you see bolt going off. There's that. Okay, it will now be, we're very close to probably doing initiative. Actually, yeah, after this round, the skeletons move up a bit. They get to about here. What do the 2 other people do?
Probably hear the sounds of the
Yeah,
fighting.
you are definitely hearing the clanging and that.
I assume we make it all the way up to the corner here. No.
You'd have to use your action to.
I probably would. I probably dash.
Yeah, both of you guys have to dash to get up there.
Yeah.
So you have a bonus action, but
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Is I would get up around the corner. I'd let my skeletons keep running at him, but I'm probably gonna hold back.
yeah. And Christopher, if you go your full 80, you can get what? There's 50. You can get to about here.
I think I'd probably just come up to the corner and assess from there.
Yeah, you can both see what's going on. Big old spiders.
Yeah.
Kind of got them in a pincer right now. Except for there are spiders.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll.
As you guys come up there, though, what is your passive perception, both of you? 14 and
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, what's yours?
12.
Okay, Christopher, make a perception check. as you come and kind of peek around, you do hear a rumble coming from the other direction, like some sloshing of water.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. Tell Carrick to move back a bit, and
Okay.
just a bit, in case something's coming from the.
Yep, I'll let you guys each move back 5 feet with that.
Do I get any sort of drop since I'm invisible?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot about you. Yeah, you get to do whatever you want. If you want to break your invisibility, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my javelin of lightning. Should be able to hit the spider and guy in front of me, and then the second spider and guy further out.
You can do it in the weird way that 5 feet work in this game. You throw it straight up that line. But who are you aiming for, I guess?
The spider probably.
So I would say you can hit everyone with you aiming that way. You can't hit the guy engaged with the spider up the top.
Okay, then I'll aim it at that guy.
Aiming at that guy?
Yeah.
You have to choose. Do you want to hit the spider or the guy?
Yeah, I'll aim it at the. I guess I'll aim it at the spider. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Or it's a BC something, right? Or roll to hit the spider.
Yep.
Wait a minute, you got him.
29.
29 definitely hits this poor little spider. And so
the two
You
closer.
don't get the range. Fucking A, improved divine smite.
The
and then
damage.
roll 46 for the other 3 guys.
Well, the damage on the target is the 46 as well.
Each creature in the line excluding you and the target must make a...
on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage.
Okay, let's roll 46 for everybody.
Yeah.
Woof. Okay, 15 damage.
But the others take a DC 13 saving throw.
Yeah, so, or they take half?
Yeah.
Fail. Pass. So, this spider immediately does the weird spider thing in the way that their blood actually makes it so their legs can move and curls up and dies.
The close one?
The back one, 1 second, I'll give it its little tag. Oh. Moink. This one also dies. And this guy is hanging on by a thread. As this lightning bolt, you just watch this. No one can see this except for, I guess you're up here. No one can see this except for Felix. You just watch a javelin go into the back spider and just a big old bolt. Actually, I need a dexterity saving throw from Felix.
But you're in my aura, so you get +3, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're good. You take 7 points of damage, though.
That's fine.
Do you have evasion? Are you a level 8?
I do have evasion.
Yeah, you're good. You avoid it. You know what's going to happen. You just duck down.
Oh, sick.
So with that,
I do have to utter my
yeah, you yell.
whoever wields this javelin, he who has the power of Thor, and obviously the other two are fighting spiders and don't hear it, but
Yeah. So you just duck down for a second, and you get a little warm. You smell some ozone above your head, and then you stand up. Yeah, that's where we're at now.
have we ever talked visually about what it looks like? I'm just envisioning that. I feel like it would be really cool if it's just like I heave a javelin and it hits the target, and then there's like 0.2 seconds, then all of a sudden just giant crack of lightning goes along the path of what it was on.
Oh, I think of it too. It just like you throws it, and then the lightning almost comes backwards to your hand.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Now you're no longer invisible.
That's true.
You are. You are no longer invisible.
But like the thought of that coming out of nowhere is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
Disintegrate two spiders that are the size of a horse.
And I realize we can't add mechanics totally, but we're in a dark sewer. Wouldn't it probably like blind everybody in the hallway?
It flash blinds them. They're good for by the time it's their turn. They're fine.
Okay.
But everyone roll initiative. Let me just get the tracker open.
I have been rolling dog shit initiative recently.
Okay. We get so it's more.
Oh.
Okay, sort. Oh, I didn't do the one remaining giant spider. Whoa. Okie dokie. So, starting. I'm reading this guy. This one is the Drow Captain, the one that you have
You
seen.
add me to the turn order.
Oh, yep, I can. What'd you roll?
7-16.
Oh.
Right before our spider or skelly friend.
Yeah, you go before yeah.
To be clear, I am still disguised, and only Fel knows that I am disguised.
Yes. Okay. So with that, this drow is. Oh, let's see. It's going to come up and engage this last spider. Pulls out a scimitar, tries to stab it, misses horribly with its first attack. Second attack misses. Third attack misses. Guys, I just rolled a 2, a 4, and a 5. This guy is a big, beefy dude that cannot hit a spider.
Sometimes spiders just creep you out too much, you know. It's...
Yeah. And I would say he then. Yep, that's it. That is the bad guy's turn. And immediately after that, the spider bites him. Rolls a 5. This dice is just awful. Yep. Okay. Christopher, you're up.
Can I see what's coming around the corner?
You would have to like look down the corner and try to.
Yeah.
It would be your action to figure out what's coming.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, make a perception check.
All right.
All right. You definitely see what's coming up. It is not just water, but a how do you spell this word? Shit. That's how you spell it. Whoop. It's not quite there, but you see this large, like bipedal, like four-leg bipedals, all right? Quadrupedal creature coming down that has these weird spiny tentacles and a mouth with a billion teeth. Kind of rushing down, hearing whatever's going on. I'll say with a 25, I'll just not make you know. You know that this would be called I can't. How do you pronounce Otyugh?
I think you just cough.
Otoy?
I think you
Yeah,
just like gurgle a little bit.
It's like yeah, you see the thing, and it's rushing through the water. It's coming up this like pushing up this little bit of a wave of shit water. But it's coming. It's not there where it is on the map, but it is. That's what you see. So do what you want to from there.
Sure. I would maybe recommend Carrick to go around the other way at this point, or I don't know.
Other way? I'd have to go all the way back, yeah.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
If you guys want to go the other way, you're like 3 rounds away.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah.
Not going to be useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's a big thing coming. I guess can I just kind of move over to this other corner? I don't know what I want to do. Because we don't want to let these other things run away. The captain.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just tell Carrick it's there's something big coming, and I guess I'll just run in here anyways. Just ready to, knowing that we have something coming up behind us.
Okay. Yeah, you can rush up as far as you use your action to kind of like peek around, then you're like, oh shit, I gotta get in the way. They'll make perception checks to see if they notice you. They don't. That's it. Whoa, did that wrong. That brings it to this round's turn, who is going to move up and stab at the spider. Doesn't hit. The spider is invincible. Skeleton's turn. Moves there. Fel, you're up.
Yeah, I'll just hit whoever's closest.
Oh, no, sorry. Before you go, and before that skeleton actually goes, now that creature appears where it is, and is going to take a tentacle attack at the skeleton. Misses. That hits, and it does 2d8 damage. It doesn't matter what it rolls. This skeleton explodes as its tentacle wraps around it and destroys it. I'll say it's the other one. The other one keeps going this way on its turn, running away from this little beast. Okay. Now it's your turn, Phil.
I'm gonna hit this
Yeah.
goblin. I don't know. Do we know which one is which? This bad guy.
This bad guy. This is the hobgoblin. You turn this thing inside out. It had 2 hit points left. One thing you guys all notice is that they are all in that uniform of the what you put together now as the Ogre Trust. So, yeah.
And then am I able to run over to that guy, like over the spider body, mechanically?
Yes, it's just gonna use some of your movement. So, for those 10 feet, each one costs 10 instead of 5.
Okay, which is fine. I have the movement.
Okay.
And then I'll hit this other guy.
This is the captain. They have a cool hat on. Jesus. Criminy. Yeah, he looks behind him and just, like, you see a look of despair on his face. Are you going to Divine Smite it too?
Yeah, I did.
Just at a first level? Or that's
That
a
was
shit roll.
That was a second level. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what? 23, that's 31 damage. Okay, he takes it across the chest, but you, like, as you're going through, if it wasn't for that electricity and the, like, kind of radiant stuff that you get in it, you feel like whatever this guy's armor is underneath that duster is substantial. Okay. Garrick, your turn. Son of a gun, I hit the wrong button every time.
Okay. Can I be sneaky and hope this guy runs past me? Do I need a check, or does he already notice me?
Make a stealth check, and I'll give him a perception check. You were warned about it, so that's why I'll give you the stealth check just free.
Okay.
No, it does not notice you.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to use my Pearl of Power and get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Is that a bonus action?
I think it's a full action, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I won't. Okay. So then
It's full action.
It is a full action, yeah. I think instead, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wait until this guy is right about here. If he gets,
Yeah, wait till he moves.
yeah, wait till I'm gonna ready an action. Wait till he gets like here or further, and I'm going to gravity sinkhole over here.
Look at that little chestnut. Okay, it's a 12. 12. What's his dex? 0. So. With that, since I forgot to, I would say you don't have to hold. He is already here.
He's already there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He's already there and destroyed the skeleton.
Okay.
I don't really need to roll for him to kill a skeleton.
You don't know my skeleton. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold. I'm just gonna gravity sinkhole here. That should get everybody that I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Can that get everybody, or do I have to miss one of them?
No, that gets everybody. I just want to make sure. Where are you shooting it from? Move yourself up. Like, you couldn't do it from where you're at, so you're right there.
Yeah. So right there.
Like, just barely, you have enough dark vision to see where Thel is.
Okay.
Uh,
So I can sculpt it around them.
Can I sculpt around everybody? Like, you are literally, if you were 5 feet away, you wouldn't know that Thel was there. Oh, you cannot sculpt it around Felix, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Just do
Yeah,
what you're gonna
I
do.
probably would do it anyway. I sculpted around the people I can see.
I look like one of them right now anyway. Like, and
Yeah,
you don't know that.
Yeah,
That's true.
It works in the fiction.
Yeah. Okay. Gravity sinkhole. So everybody needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Just roll, because half damage wise, you could just kill these guys without saving.
31.
Yep.
So half would be what, 15 or 16?
It's a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, so you take 31 points of damage and are pulled 10 feet. How much does it pull the
That's
person?
rough.
It pulls you to the center of the sphere.
Weep.
Bro's had it anyway.
Right next to our buddy. Let's roll for safe for him. 10 plus 2 is not. Nope. 10 plus 6, 16.
Nope.
Your DC 17.
Yep.
Well, hell. Okay. Yeah, you watch as you do that, and this other person gets pulled into the center, and you're like, oh, good, I got another one. Okay, Felix, that's your turn. After just having your insides like ripped apart as you get yanked towards here, just trying your best not to shit your pants.
So So what happened with everybody else? Did everybody else save, or like the
Everyone else
big?
died.
What about the tentacle creature?
Oh, did it hit the tentacle creature as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it missed him. Sorry.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I thought you said that it
yeah.
hit
He
everybody.
fails, and is it truly pulled towards this? Like, no matter what you do, it's pulled towards the center.
So what it says, on a failed save, they take force damage and pulled in a straight line toward the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible.
There you go.
Do I have to do anything to like avoid this like flying tentacle monster?
No. Oh, for that's kind of funny. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I see it? Is that
You would
something I
see,
can-
you have seen Carrot cast a spell enough. You would know that what's about to happen.
All right, so do I get advantage on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you duck under the like its foot hits you, but that's it. Okay. Now it's Felix's turn.
How's homie looking in front of me?
Just fine.
Leader dude. The leader guy?
Totally good.
And the big monster dude? Did he get hit at all? Confused.
He
Okay.
just took damage from the spell ripping him. You would know that he's probably feeling as bad as you are, but he's a lot bigger than you are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm mostly asking on whether or not who I'm going to attack. So I'm actually going to attack the dude in front of me. Drow leader dude.
Yep.
And hopefully we're gonna hit.
You get sneak attack because he's engaged.
Oh my god.
Why do you roll so shitty, Jake?
You know, I don't know.
You're not living right. You're living.
I'm gonna
in
drop. I'm gonna drop disguise self, and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay. Yeah, roll to wherever you want, or run away to wherever you want. You're disengaged.
Over here behind this little giant.
You duck
little giant
underneath
spider.
the spider. This is not what I was built for. Okay.
And hopefully Carrot can now see me as myself. I've dropped my disguise. I was planning on just doing that after I stabbed this guy, but I attempted to stab him, and he probably knows that I'm not with him anymore. But you know, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, it worked for a round.
All it really needs to do.
Okay. That brings it back to Christopher's turn.
I guess I'll try and just I'm gonna swing at the tentacle monster.
Tentacle monster, okay. Take your hits.
I am gonna rage
Okay.
and I'm gonna do reckless with the pyro.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Miss. Hit. So, does it have any? Yep. Okay, you hit that thing upside the tentacle, like the first one, like the tentacle grabs your hammer and you have to wrench it free, and then you come up and hit it underneath the jaw, and it takes that damage, but looks just fine still. It as you hit it, it like projects an image in your head of just immense hunger. So yeah, there's that. Phil, your turn.
Okay, everybody but the tentacle guy died, right? So this guy, he's just not marked with an X.
Yep. It's just the tentacle monster and this dude.
Oh, so the captain's still up?
Yep.
All right, I'll hit the captain.
Okay, hit him twice. Okay, both those hit. Do you want to use Divine Smite on either of them?
I'm good for now.
Okay. What that is 13, 23, 24, 26, 28, 34. Those are some big ass hits. When you are surprised that like you feel the armor that you're carving through is like you carve through many pieces of armor. This stuff is dense and like it's almost like if it wasn't for the divineness or the lightning part of it, you don't think you could get through it. This guy is very well protected and very sturdy. And with that, the drow looks at his current situation, pulls out this tablet, snaps it in half, and
We're in darkness again. Fuck.
no, not quite. He snaps it in half, and yeah, with everything around him, he doesn't think he could. He's gonna try to escape. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So both the creature and Uthel get an opportunity attack. So yeah, I'm just making another attack. Bell. Hit. Okay, that.
So I don't want this to be the case, but because of my ancestral protectors, is it all attacks that makes have disadvantage, or can I choose not to do?
Against your friends.
Okay, cool.
Did I get any attack of opportunity on him when he ran?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2d8. Drow leader. 5 damage. I'm gonna roll this in front of the board. If the drow doesn't beat a DC 13, so he gets plus. What is this for? Nope. He doesn't leave. He is grappled. He tries to leave, so I'll still give you the opportunity attacks. But he is grappled by the tentacle monster.
Okay. 27 hits.
Yes. That is a wild amount of slashing damage. Okay, so that's what, 21, 25 points of damage on one hit. And then he took another. Y'all, this guy don't look good.
And
Next up,
since it was an attack of opportunity, do I still get my I get my Relentless Avenger anyway, even if he didn't move, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move slightly just to kind of cut him off.
Okay. Is now the Otuya's turn. He is going to do a tentacle slam. Oh, Jesus.
Wait, hang on. Does this, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack? Can I
Yes,
attack?
you can hit the tentacle monster as he's attacking the other foe, which is
Good.
kind of a funny thing to do.
Good tentacle monster and smack.
Okay, yeah, hit the tentacle monster.
Nope. 12
Man.
with advantage, yeah.
Yeah, it's AC's 14. Well, that guy fails. Takes 2d6 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. This guy is bad town. And he's just, and as the tentacle slams him into the ground or into the ceiling, you just see the head lolling of that guy. Carrick, your turn.
I am going to run up a little closer. More things. Let's see. I do that. 5, probably more like that. And I'm gonna fireball and sculpt around everyone but the tentacle monster and the dude in his arms. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that unless I use my Pearl of Power, which I can't.
You've used all of your spells.
I know. Well, you know what I haven't tried to use yet? I'm gonna try to use Disintegrate on the tentacle monster.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
DC 17 or 18.
17.
Okay. Gets a +0 on this roll. That's 12. He fails. Please roll your infinity dice.
+74.
Jesus Christ. +40?
But it's an
+40.
all or nothing.
It's
If
an all or
he
nothing.
saves,
If he passes that
I want to
save,
see the spell
he-
description. I don't know all the spells.
oh yeah,
I
let
can't do
me
it.
cast it. Here you go.
yeah, it's an all or nothing spell. So if they save, you just wasted a 6th level spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, this thing had 73 hit points.
Nice.
So this drow captain is like held up in the air after being slammed, completely stunned, and then just dropped because this giant beast, like this thing is quite big, disintegrates into a pile of dust. And the drow captain is dropped into the middle of the river of shit.
think Carrick is just mildly amused. He's like, "Oh, that's what that does."
Oh, now I know. Okay.
Ow.
That brings it to your turn, Felix.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the dude that's left.
Yep, his ass is just sitting out. You're just have like just a straight shot at his butt.
I can do 3, right?
What?
I can do 3, right?
Yep.
That one I think misses.
Hit.
That one I think hits. And that one I believe hits. So we're gonna have 15 total.
Yep. Okay. Honestly, you can't tell if he's alive or not because he's stunned. Oh, you had advantage on that, so roll that. Roll all 3 of them again because he's stunned.
Okay.
So the first one now hits.
That's we're at 15.
The only other 2 are for if you
21.
get. Well, roll the other 2
yeah.
just in case you crit.
Well, I already crit on 1. No, I crit damage. 3.
Okay, so we'll take those 3. So 5, 15, 21. 21 does it. The captain, butt up, gets 3 Eldritch Blasts straight to the cheeks and 1 just up the Googer and flips over and is starting to like flow down the river. And we are out of initiative. Damn it. He was about to disappear.
Now he did.
Yeah. No, that tablet that he cracked was a tablet of teleportation. So, yeah, you guys have.
Now if he wants.
No, it will only take a living creature.
Oh, okay.
Magic has been expelled. There has to be a soul to teleport. Okay, with that, you guys are out of initiative. What do you do? Carrick, since you're the furthest back, make a perception check. You hear faint sounds of like sloshing coming from behind you. So
I say, I think people are coming behind us.
time is of the essence. I'll give you guys 1 round to do what you want to do with these bodies. Or to run away. Up to you.
Let's cover them with these spiders. Move the spiders on top of them.
I'm gonna search, I don't know, pockets and whatnot.
Okay, so there's 3 people
Just
to
search
search.
the leader. I'll search the leader because I have good
Okay,
investigation.
do an investigation check. 23. Okay, well, 1 second. So on him, you find a really nice whip. His scimitar's a hand crossbow, if you want to take it, and a vial of something.
Does it look similar to a vial of copper poison that I have?
It's different color.
Different color. Okay.
So that's what you have from him. I'm just making, yeah, because the other thing that he had was that teleportation. 1 second. Yep, that's what you have. But as you as you get that vial and think about the Toper poison, you think that's probably what was used on Yenra. So, yeah, there's the other two. Oh,
As
also,
I'm done investigating him, I'd like to pull a spider on top of him.
Yep. 1 second. 2. I need the DMG. Yeah, does anyone else investigate? Everyone gets 1 turn to do something. I would say you can't pull the spider on top of him after investigating him, but someone else can do that.
I can do it if he can communicate. That's what he wants.
I would say you investigate someone else there, Ryan.
Okay.
Because you have high investigation as well.
Yeah,
The other two can be there.
I got shit, so I can move some spiders.
You're hiding the drow bodies. Oh, one other thing you found in there, that badge that the captain used on you. You find that, which is a very ornate badge, like of the Ogden Trust in this pamphlet. But you also know that when they flashed that, it used magic on you. So you have that. With a 20, okay. You're not going to find a ton on these guys beyond their weapons, but I will just say the challenge rating of this fight was this. Roll 3D100.
$849.67.
First guy that is investigated, roll 5d6. You find 21 copper pieces. You can leave them there if you want. Second guy, roll, what'd you get? 39 or 49?
39.
Roll 66. You find 210 silver pieces, so 21 gold.
Pocket that. Or I'll put it in the. See.
Fuck that. I love that. Fuck that 21 gold, which is a month's of wages for someone that's actually pretty rich in this world. And your last one rolls. Roll 2d6. You find 500 gold on the last person.
Nice.
On the
What was
captain.
that guy doing?
Well, that was
Jeez.
the captain.
I know, but he's. I say that as if we're not walking around with thousands of gold pieces apparently on us.
Yeah.
Could you imagine canonically, if you actually think about it, just the jingle, like our group running down like some sewers, it would just be like cling, cling, like just jingling pockets just everywhere.
Honestly, you wear a chest on your back as
to carry as
one
much
of you
as we
has
have.
to carry the money.
That's 125 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Cool.
And
Or
call
you
it
can just throw it to
about
your
50.
business.
Or we could just throw it to the business, but that means we'd have to like take it there and deposit it.
You're headed there tomorrow.
You want to do that? I'll leave it up to the group, but that's fine with me.
So that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go put it in my very detailed spreadsheet.
I just added it laugh when I was looking at it today.
What's that?
And it just made me laugh when I looked at it today. I'm like, this is how I would keep my books. Income. Or inflow, outflow.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean,
Not even income and expenses. Inflow and outflow.
Yeah,
call it.
because
The
you
transaction is
don't
the
think
sewer
about,
trip.
don't think about it as money. You think about it as units of units. That's how professional gamblers look at it. These are not. This is not money. This is units
I
of
think
work.
that's how a lot of like professional like money managers and stuff also look at it.
Yeah, you don't look at it as money, because if you look at it as money, you're sad. If you look at it as business units,
521.
yeah.
Sometimes the business units must go down to go up.
Hey, my character in Ryan's game went full shift into a weird free market but also socialist, trying to promote free trade but also giving back to the community economic person.
Aren't you playing Curse of Strahd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to restart the economy because these towns are so disparate and sad. Like, hey, if you guys did some trade with each other, they're so close to each other. They're 5 miles away from each other. But yeah, it was I was in a weird mood in that game. And it made a weird character choice.
Yeah, it's funny you're talking about like these inflows and outflows, because that's basically been my job for the past 9 months. Is building financial stuff for our company, and I've been working with our finance team. And every time I talk to them, everything is so simple in their mind because it's all just additions and subtractions.
They don't have to do multiplication.
They don't, because everything's like,
easy.
Straightforward. Books are books, easy enough.
Yep, people run them out of their houses. Okay, so you guys are just finishing like covering up the bodies and doing that as the Crown's Guard, or just get off this map. Because unless you guys want to fight the guards, we are. Oh, here. We're back in Zadash, just from the outside. From there, what the guards come around and say, "What's going on? We saw people in official Empire uniform coming down here and you chasing. Up there, we saw them, but some of them turned into hobgoblins and drow. What is going on?"
Yeah, we've been tracking these imposters. They seem to have stolen some garb of the trust, and is there a way to I could fashion my badge like a detective at a crime scene, showing?
You can make a deception check, or you could try to just tell them the truth and do a persuasion check. Up to you.
Yeah, persuasion is.
I'll say the DC would be lower for the deception if you can use your badge in a fun way, but I don't know what you're better at.
Yeah, I'll just do persuasion.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
That's wow.
13.
Nailed it.
They go, "I'm sorry, I see the insignia on you. You must be a part of some mercenary guild. We've heard there's a new one going on. The daddies. What
have you heard?
Good
things.
Nothing but
I mean,
I hear they make good cheese.
But with everything going on here, please, if things are done here and we aren't in a total chase and we can they look at the murder scene around you, There is the sewer is almost clogged up with corpses.
And whatever
Human.
dust of the thing.
Yeah, and then there's like, what's this pile of dust? What happened here? They say, I'd say like with your emblem and your talking there, they're like, we just need to figure things out, and please let us escort you to the King's Hall. Like just like they aren't gonna just let you go. This is like unless you want to run, they're just doing their job. In this world, cops are okay. I don't say good, but I say okay.
All right, we just left somebody on a roof, so can we just make sure she's all right?
Oh,
I don't think we have to tell them that.
No, it seems like we know who you're talking about. She was sitting on the roof and yelled to us. We had to go get a ladder and get her down.
I can't just jump up there. Look, my friend here can jump like 60 feet in the air.
Obviously, you're better than us.
Okay.
They look at what's going on around them. They're like, we are at a complete disadvantage. We just ask you to cooperate.
All right, well, cooperate.
Like the power dynamic of a guard versus 11th level adventurer is like, we know what's up. We just like, we're not gonna cause trouble. But at the same time, they hope like we can get you kicked out of the city, but we won't fight you. So they say like we're gonna prod and do that. Like I guess how much did you guys want the other bodies to be hidden? Like what was your reasoning for hiding the?
I'm just I don't know, man.
They just fell over dead like that. I don't know what happened.
Like okay.
They were dead when we got here. We just killed the spiders for fun.
No, and they can look at the like when they pull it apart. They're like, this is obviously like imposters. There are no Drow employees or Hobgoblin employees of the Ogden Trust. Like you guys are not in any way thought to be. You are in wartime. You are just doing your civic duty. But they do need to ask what was going on. So, with that, you guys are all escorted to the King's Hall, unless someone wants to leave.
I think I'd still be suspicious about like I want to make sure we just had authority figures.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Thel 100% is like hand on sword. Like, what's up? You guys want to go?
I'll let both of you guys make insight check on these guards. Okay. Both of you realize like these are like 17 to 22-year-olds doing their job. They are honestly terrified being down here. This was more than they signed up for. And just want you to go to the King's Hall, please.
All right, yeah, I'll cooperate as long as we can get Ginra in.
Yeah, Ginra, they say like we already have an escort. They're taking her to the King's Hall to like patch her up and give her. They recognize her. She's a weirdly known figure. Like she's bounced between different agencies across until she got kind of kicked out. Like they kind of give you a little bit of backstory. Like she's kind of like local legend type person. Like Philip Marlowe or those types of investigators. So yeah, we're patching her up there. We've called the what's the name? What's the title? The head of the guard, essentially, there after all of this. So if you just follow us, I'm sure it'll be quick. You're upstanding citizens, and they start leading you.
Alright, let's follow him, I guess. I just whispered to Karen, please don't kill them.
Yeah, what is the one person? The one wild ball here is Carrick.
Yeah, I know.
I'm assuming like a couple walk in front of us down, and then a couple are gonna kind of escort us behind. So one of the younger ones maybe is one that's gonna like wait while we all walk by, and I kind of like, boo, and I laugh, make him like fall into the sewage.
Okay, you do a little bit of that, but I would say like with that 22, I would know there is no ill will from these guys.
Yeah, it was just kind of like jokingly, but still scares the shit out of him because that dude's on edge.
I would probably look over at Thel and just like mouth, should I kill him?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's fine. These boys are just doing their job. Come on.
Doing this, which could also be cut their throats.
It's very much giving Vicky Valancourt from The Waterboy.
Yeah.
Carrick is a fighter, could probably take them. Just his actual fighting skills, yeah.
Yes, with his book. Okay. They escort you to the King's Hall, and when you enter, you see kind of a patched up but very disheveled Ginra Stonegrasp. Or not Ginra Stonegrasp. You see Ginra, I don't remember her last name, sitting there, like, and she just looks like, well, hell, we kind of got fucked there, didn't we? Apparently I'm not as good as I thought I was. And she just kind of like looks like a little embarrassed about the whole situation. And while you're sitting there, you sit for like probably like 15 minutes, and then you see this very disheveled. And you guys have met this lady. You're into Stonegrasp. She's the one that had you fight off the things that were loose in the Colosseum. But she's like putting on her ornamental armor of like what she's supposed to wear as her job, and she's like, I thought you guys died. At least that's the word.
That? Oh, we just like to keep a low profile.
Rebranding.
Yeah.
Well, and you've done deeds for the city. She's like, well, I guess I won't tell the righteous brand that you skipped out on your enlistment, but please tell me what the fuck is going on.
We gotta spew the same.
As she says that, this guy comes from behind her, dressed in the same garb as you saw the other Ogden Trust guys, except for his has like a little bit of filigree, and he's wearing this a flat cap, and very unassuming, very just average human guy, but has a well-kept beard and a flat cap on. And he says, yes, it would be great to hear from you guys. I'm Steiner Eric's interim consector of Zadash. And obviously, I haven't been doing my job well. Can you please tell me what happened?
Well, I mean, you had some impersonators.
Yeah, you want to tell me why people are wearing your uniforms, trying to murder us?
We were just having a drink and we were leaving the bar. We got apprehended in an alley. Just had to take care of some business ourselves.
That's
You guys regularly, like go against just civilians?
absolutely not. That's why I'm asking. Obviously there's something going on in our chain of command that I'm only new to this role because the previous consector had been killed in the war efforts. He was, who knows what happened. They're still investigating, but I'm just, do you know anything about these assailants? They're obviously not ours,
I mean, they're
or at
obviously
least
dead.
not mine.
Well,
Are there like badge numbers on the badges, or are they all identical?
They are.
Like who's not keeping track of their badges? Like let's start there.
You hand over the badges that you found.
Do we?
There's one obviously magical badge, but you have.
I want to make sure we hold on to that.
Okay, but you can give over the 3 other badges
Yeah, let's do
if
that.
you want to cooperate. They look at the badges and then they, like, you see them kind of like draw a circle in the air, like obviously doing something magic. Like all 3 of these badges are to multiple dead trust members that have been sent to spy essentially on the cream. This isn't good.
So your spies are just
How do we know they're dead and not turned?
We don't.
No.
You just presume dead because weekly check-ins stopped happening, and it's not exactly the best of times to be someone across the ash heaps. And Arintha just like looks. She's like, "Fuck, why am I here? Like, it's happened in my town, but this is above my pay grade." She looks at you and says, "Thanks again for your help, but like, okay." And she's just looking like just tired over there. Yeah. Do you want to tell him anything else? He just asks, like, tell me whatever you know.
I mean, that's all we know. We got the badges from these dudes. We killed them because they weren't really doing what they were supposed to do. They tried to take our friend over here. We stopped that, and we just couldn't let it go. So we took care of them. Now we're here. This is all we know.
So you do not want to give the full amount of information?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Before you do that, just because we don't do it very often, through all this conversation, I will let 2 people do an insight check on this guy to see, is he trustworthy?
My insight is ass, so somebody else do it.
Oopsies. I didn't even mean to hit that.
Well, I mean, that's pretty good. 22 is not bad.
Okay. Oh, anyone else want to try again?
Chris also got a 17.
Oh.
Oh, that was from before.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was from no.
all right, I'll do another one.
Yeah, I just got a 1, so I got it. But
Yep. Well, boop, beep.
17, 22.
Bunch of good insight rolls. And he rolled a natural 1 on any deception check that he would make on you. You see this guy is trying to like put on a good facade, but he is genuinely worried about this town and has like more worries about how things are going awry this guy, this is a good guy.
Okay.
So you can tell him
that,
everything he wants to know. Like this is a guy that that especially like with the term interim, he's new to this position, so he's trying to put on like a front, but this is a guy that's like a beat worker that just wants to do a good job.
We let Yinra make the. I don't know. Do we discuss with Yinra if she wants to disclose, or how locked down is this info?
Yinra's the right person to talk to. Like with that knowledge, you can tell Yinra that he's a
Huddle up,
good
team.
guy. Huddle up.
One moment, nice man.
Hold on. Let us figure out if we want to tell you things, police officer. Yeah, so you gather.
What are they gonna do? Detain me? I'll just cut my way out of this whole place.
And she just goes like, this guy is new. He's not part of the old guard of the Ogden Trust that I know. The old guy here was a total shitbag. Like, if you guys think we should trust him, I think we should trust him.
What happened to the old guy here, Mr. Dude?
I don't know, he hasn't been. He like you said, could be dead, could be alive and turned. Just hasn't been seen for a bit. They put me up because of my closing record. I don't know. I've been stuck on a desk for not desk, but I've been stuck down doing just general work around here for a long time. There was this one guy that got away though. He was a kind of a shitty doctor. So the only one I never closed. Seemed like he skipped town.
Yeah.
His name was like Swinton Flax. Something like that.
Never heard of him.
Well, keep your eyes out, but really, if you have nothing else, I'm sorry to keep you, but anything that would help here.
I mean, is there any way this guy's going to help us, or do we just want to keep this information for his own safety?
I truly don't know what other information we have other than like outside of the Empire here. And I don't want to tell him that.
What you would know, Yinra has information that she's pretty sure at the top of the Ogden Trust there's wild corruption, and that they think that they might actually be part of this whole plot.
I mean, I guess we could tell him that, but I just
don't know. You have a very big bomb to drop on him.
I understand that, but like he works for them. In what world would I like if I was in this situation? I just wouldn't tell him that. I just wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm more worried about him leaking the information than.
Okay.
I don't even care if he does. Like, he doesn't know shit because he's new to this position. He doesn't know of the corruption. He'll find out soon enough whether we tell him now or not. And what is he gonna do in the meantime? Probably nothing.
Okay.
That's my guess. But
yeah, if that's all your decision is that you're just going to stay quiet, then we're all good. Well, first, before that, he's going to roll an insight check to see if you're keeping anything. I'll do this in front of the board. Keeping anything from him. He gets a plus 10 to this roll. Okay. He looks at you and kind of nods. He's like, it's all good. Thank you for your service, really. Yenra, it's kind of crazy meeting you. Like, you're one of the reasons I joined this organization. Maybe if we could get a coffee in a few days. That'd be cool. Just kind of share old stories, see how I can help. This is my new. It's only interim until they find my replacement, but I hope to do a good job in this role. Picking your brain would be good. And Yinra nods. She's like, "Of course, When give me a few days to recover, and I'll meet you. Let's meet outside of town. I don't totally feel safe here." It's like, okay, yeah. There's a small little tillage to the west of here. We can meet there, walk through the cornfields, and have a cup of coffee. He goes, cool.
Yes, definitely don't come to Daddy's castle. We don't, nothing, no doctors to find there. No one.
100%. She says, "I'll meet you somewhere." Not gonna meet you at the Daddy's castle. Okay.
Daddy's castle is awful.
Everything is awful.
I know, but that one, like, especially.
Yeah, it is now incredibly late. You guys are starting to get quite tired. What do you want to do for the rest of the night? You have Yenra with you, and she says, "Well, obviously I can't go off by myself, and my safe house is most definitely not safe. You just want to sleep here? Go sit in a cell?"
I'd like to go back to my dairy. We can.
Your dairy is a day and a half away.
All right. Well, I guess we'll stay.
And you guys can start heading towards the dairy and camp.
Why don't we find a place that like not a safe house? Is Yinra's not like she's not like wanted?
No, she is revered mostly, and she's just a PI.
Yeah. So I mean, like we can go. Let's go to the fancy hotel for the night.
Okay. You guys all just get one suite?
Sure. Or two.
Or do you want multiple rooms?
How much is it again?
A room is 10 gold apiece. A suite is 25 gold.
I mean, let's just use our sewer trip money because we have to take that back anyway. And everyone gets a suite.
Okay.
What's that? 25 times, what do we got? 4? 5?
25 times 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you are free. You guys get your long rest. Nothing else happens throughout the night.
That's good because I got my ass kicked by that thing.
You got your ass kicked by your own dude.
Yeah.
Just funny because that's the second time in this day that we've been gravity sickled. I got it too.
It's the second time me disguising myself. Not that Carrick saw me, but it's the second time where I've been disguised where I've gotten my ass kicked.
It's just a good reminder of we know what this guy does. Okay, I'm quite happy about how you interacted with that guy, because he was meant to do that exact thing. Do we trust him? Do we not? Okay, so we can fast forward now, unless there's anything you want to do in the city or get to your base in a day and a half.
I don't know anything else. I won't get back to base.
Okay, is during that day of travel, is there anything someone wants to do?
I think I'm passively looking for more how to increase our dairy input.
Okay.
Yeah, are there any exotic farmers markets? Exotic ingredients.
Just roll a d20. Roll a luck check. It's the middle of winter, so it's a little hard.
Let's see what we got. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, there's nothing. It is January.
Yeah.
You guys go and look for a bit. You find a kebab. You guys have a kebab and leave. But
much
on
milk-
your way, if you're looking for things, you can roll a nature check as you go through the woods.
There we go.
But
Yeah.
there still is like not a road to your guys' place. You're just going through the woods.
I work on that.
Okay.
With an 11,
Once we get a storefront, we'll need a safe passage.
yeah, it's the weird thing of how secret do you want your place to be versus how accessible do you want it to be. Because secrecy is good for the mercenary side, accessibility is good for the cheese side. Speaking of which, roll a cheese roll. D20 plus 5.
Who's doing it?
Wait, yeah. Okay, do you have your new barrel yet? Can't remember.
We
I don't think you have
definitely
your.
started it, but
I think you
know
have your second fermenter yet now. So roll 1d20 plus 5, 1d20 plus 3. Or plus 1.
Alright, I'll do one.
Because the plus 1 is getting double yield, but maybe less good.
Oops.
Perfectly serviceable cheese will sell for a decent price.
Alright, so let me roll the other one.
You have 2 pounds of absolute apps. This is unusable. This is
Just Gordon
unedible.
Ramsay throw it against the wall.
Yeah, this is that with that 11 on your way back, you thought you found something cool. You're like, what about this moss? And you put it in, and it make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
You're very good at. You're very constituted. Otherwise, you would be shitting your brains out. Okay, so you guys all get back to your fort. And Yenra says, whenever you guys are ready in that, I can give you all the information I have now that I know you're in.
Prepare a cheese little raclette for everybody.
A raclette? You have a magical raclette?
So just a small batch, yeah.
Okay. Ryan and I actually just had raclette like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys all meet in your. I guess we can move over to that place, can't we? Uh-oh. Four Daddy's Adventures, Harrow Hall. So just for sake of can you guys not see things? Is dynamic lighting still on?
Now we can.
I can see
You
everything.
you can see everything? Okay, that's what I wanted. I need to delete other things, but so you guys can go sit on your thrones as Yenra talks to you, or you can. This place has been in the 2 weeks you've been gone, kind of transformed, like much more functional, cleaned up completely. Like that office off to the side over here is Felix's dad's office where he's doing the books. The kitchen is all clean. They've kind of set up actually part of it just to be doing the cheese. They have the larder, which is fine, but and all the rooms have been cleaned. Everything is. You still have a couple open rooms. guard tower. They've set up like an actual bed up there to have a good bed. Armory, you don't really have a smithy, but they at least are taking care of the blades and stuff in there in case something's needed. There's some stuff like this looks like an actual compound that is doing work. Most of your or all of your adventurers are gone except for almost like as you were coming back, the two of the farm hands are coming back from their security detail that they did. So they're doing good. Need maybe a couple days break. Your other guys are out in stock doing good, but things are looking great. When you walk in, and especially when you walk in, Felix, the stone statue in the middle kind of gives you a nod as you walk in. But you guys are all back home with Yinra. Do you want to take a night, or do you get right to it?
I mean, I don't really need to take a night.
Is there anything you want to do while you're here, essentially?
I do want to take the gold that we didn't spend at the hotel and like package it up and drop it on the desk where where my father is keeping the book. Because that just is funny.
Yo, Dad, I'm doing good. Yeah, so with that, you all kind of go and sit down with Yinra. So that kind of throne room is now 100% a war room. You have your thrones, and there's still the glass windows of you guys being super heroic. I don't think you've done anything recently to change what's in there, but there's a big table, like a big map of country, not the country, like the continent, and kind of like place markers of where people are. Like, Giannis has it set up good. Giannis knows what he's doing. Yeah, Yenra says, okay, well, do we want to discuss? You guys want to go after Cord's Thunderspear, is what we said at the bar before being attacked. Right?
Yep, that's right.
Yep. So, this is what I can give you. The Children of Malice, we know they're looking for, like, we know they're looking for it. For some reason, they don't know if it's as a weapon, if it's as some part of a ritual. We don't know, but we know it was what killed the Spider Queen Wolf. But things you can do with a powerful artifact like that, if you can destroy a mountain and send something 66 layers into another dimension, must be powerful. Like we said, the spear was known to be buried underneath the city of Rosanna, the capital of Jorhas, and she kind of points on the map where it is. I guess that would be more useful. Around here. But where it was, we had some people ask around, is gone. Hollowed out circle in the earth. About 15 to 20 miles wide. So, we don't know where it is, but I'm good at my job. I have a lot of friends, and the only place we can think that it would be found, especially since we know that the Children of Malice have some sort of interest in the place as well, is the island of Rumblecusp. Told you all of this, but I have an old colleague that has run-ins there. Used to, before the island was its kind of mining operation from the coast and its resort side on the southeast. It was abandoned and infiltrated by a being from the astral sea that, while running away from whatever its pursuer was, ripped a hole across dimensions and pulled a lot to that island. From what he says, there are parts of the Shadowfell, parts of the water plane. Quite honestly, the volcano might be part of the fire plane pulled into the center of a mountain. So, with that and a known mining operation that has hit the Underdark there, this is where we think our best first option is. I can't offer a lot of help after that except for getting you passage to Nicodranus. I have a friend of a friend there that is willing to allow one-time passage there. Via, I assume one of you can cast a spell. She just winks at you, like she knows. She just tosses a scroll case on the side.
I think I'm like mildly offended.
You frown at her. This, gives you quick passage there. Hopefully, be nice. It's about an elf older than me, and I'm pretty fucking old. So he might be a little aloof in that, but he's an expert in planar travel. So he could probably give you maybe a bit more information about Rome because he owns a district in the city of Nicodranus. He can possibly point you in the direction of safe passage to the island. But from there, it's kind of open to you. Just you guys are very nice. You're very good at your job, but I cashed in pretty much every favor I had to get a lot of this information and this spell scroll. So please be cordial whenever you meet Yusa. So.
Or nothing but.
Yeah.
Carrot's still just hanging up there with his.
Just as Carrick is just looking mad holding the spell scroll. So with that, you open up the scroll case. It is a teleportation circle spell. That you can't copy the rune to know where it goes, but you can cast it and you'll end up where it's going. Which, from as much as she knows, it's to the Tide Peak Tower in Tide Peak Tower in Nicodranus, which is right here on the coast. Boink. And where she pointed Rumblecusp is this island down here with the little volcano. Any other questions about that?
Our destination would be the Green Dot Island further beyond?
No, that Green Dot Island would be where one of the
towers is, right? Yeah.
Towers is, but you're like where they think the spear would be, like their best bet is here. They know that someone's coming around to, like, had heard whispers of somewhere out in the ocean. This is the thing that meets the criteria. So, but yeah, you could two birds, one stone. You're out in the middle of the ocean. Go to the next island.
Sure. How would our inflatable, and I say inflatable loosely, inflatable boat fare on the open ocean?
Because
it's like
could be done.
Because wasn't there different settings as far as size?
Yeah, we can do like a full-on ship.
Yeah.
Could four of us
You
crew a
have to
whole?
probably hire out a crew and do it, but it is not a huge boat. I would say, having been in the big boat, you know that it would be perfect for going along the shore. Going out in the full open seas, especially because none of you have sailing experience. So yeah, that's we're going to do. Are you guys gonna do anything, or are you gonna head out? And do you want to give rest to your the two people that came back, or you want to send them on another job?
Let him rest up. Send him out in, about a week.
In about a week. Okay, sounds good. With that though, do you want to teleport or any other business?
I have no business.
The most indecisive group of people.
I have a scroll.
You read the scroll, and a circle appears on the ground. You guys all have 6 seconds to jump in.
I'm in.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Let's go.
You guys all teleport, and 3 of you land exactly in this large, like probably 50 by 50 foot across, so like a 50-foot not circumference, 50-foot diameter room, and land and just kind of like hover for a second. Land, you see these runes carved in the ground until almost it feels like the floor underneath you flips, so you can no longer see this sigil on the ground that you landed. However, you are missing one of your party members. As Carrick, you wake up face down in the snow.
God damn it.
In the darkness.
How are we gonna fix this?
Does a tuft of snow, or does like a pile of snow fall where Carrick should be, or anything? Any indication?
Carrick isn't there. No, I'll give you that. I'll give you a little bit of snowfalls in this one. Carrick is there. Actually, we'll say this. Carrick is there, looks around, and then he disappears into a snowman version of him. Starting to melt. And Carrick, you are back to your place. I will say, just in case you didn't get in your notes, who you have gone to visit is an expert in planar travel. So
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so I'm confused. I'm not with them, right? Still.
You are not with us.
you are face first in the snow.
I'm gonna put my earmuffs on.
Okay. We can do his little scene. Is everyone good to go for another 30 minutes? Or I know I said early, but Ryan, I know that you had things you were doing.
Yeah, I mean we said 1. I go a little longer, but I don't know if I want to go.
No, I don't think we could. It'll take a half an hour to do what
Yeah.
you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good stopping point.
Sure.
Good job, guys. You did everything correctly.